I'm going to promise you it'll be an elementary introduction into EchoLink because I am not an expert at all. I know how to do the basics with it and talk via EchoLink. I know Brian knows quite a bit more than me, at least from setting EchoLink up to work. He set the server up that's connected to the club repeater. And we'll just kind of dive in and show you how little I know about it. What is EchoLink? I'm not going to read this to you. EchoLink allows someone to connect and talk to somebody else via amateur radio using the internet to connect two radios or two devices. It could be me talking to Steve and both of us on EchoLink. It could be one of us on the radio, the other one on EchoLink. Or I could be talking to somebody even in a different country. So picture's worth 1,000 words to me. I'd rather talk about it with the picture. In the configuration that I'm using the most, and I think most of us in the room are using, we've got the K4WC repeater over on the left, and we've got somebody on a radio that's just using the traditional amateur radio, whether it's an HT or mobile, to talk to the 443 repeater. And then we've got two other people that have got their phone, one's an Android, one's an iPhone, and they're talking to an EchoLink computer that Brian set up, and it is connected to a radio, and that radio talks to the repeater. And those two devices could be anywhere in the world as long as they've got a good data connection. So you've got somebody on a radio talking to somebody on a handheld device. It could even be a laptop. Steve's going to demo a laptop. We're going to demo a phone a little bit. We're actually going to conduct a net in here using EchoLink. There's some unique things about it you need to be aware of. Whether you're talking on EchoLink or not, if you're talking to somebody else that's using EchoLink, you need to be aware of the differences. Here's another use for EchoLink. You can link repeaters together, or you can link stations together as well. So, Brian, I think we had somebody in Germany link a repeater to ours, and they were a little bit rude, to put it mildly. So, you believe that's blocked at this point?
Yes. It's only a drill.
Only a drill. So, why would we want to use EchoLink? Well, it adds a lot of range. So, I find myself frequently out of range of the K4WC repeater, and I'm not able to check into all the nets. If I've got my phone with me and I've got a decent data connection, it could just be the cell phone data connection. It allows me to connect and talk to people on the repeater. So I can check into nets, I can talk to people. If there was an event going on, I could participate in it. You can do it with a laptop or a desktop computer as well. You just have to have a speaker and microphone. And it also lets us connect to repeaters around the world. So if you had a friend that was up in Knoxville or Florida or wherever, as long as there's an EchoLink repeater in that area, and there are several thousand of them, you can connect to that repeater and talk, and they can connect to ours and talk to us. And some lessons learned, these are just things that I've picked up kind of the hard way. I'm using an iPhone 7 Plus with the latest version of iOS on it. I noticed that I use the application, I close it. It's not closing all the way. It's still communicating and using data, and it's draining my battery. So I have to do a hard reset on my phone to restart it and stop the application from draining my battery. So just be aware of that. It's a really good application, works well. On some phones it may do that, on others it may not. So if you notice your battery draining after you've used it, you may want to try a reset and see if that stops it. This is a known problem with the EchoLink software. And Steve, I think you experienced this one. Melinda, do not install the software and then run the uninstaller on Windows 8 or Windows 10. There's a known bug, they're working on it, but it will remove drivers from your computer that your computer needs, and it will crash your operating system. So if you install it on your computer, leave it. Windows 8 and Windows 10. Using cellular data, so I'm pretty bad about not putting the mag mount antenna on my car until I'm down the road. So I'll flip EchoLink on my phone, and I live out in the boonies. I don't have good cell service, so as that cell signal starts getting weak, I've had reports that I come across like R2D2. So it's kind of like talking on D-Star or Fusion or DMR with a really weak signal. It is a digital signal going over data, and if the signal's not strong enough, it will get a little R2D2-y. This is a biggie. This is the one we're going to kind of focus on. There's a delay in being able to key the mic with EchoLink, even on the best, strongest, and fastest internet connection. It's just, there's latency built into it. So it's not only when you key the button, you have to wait before you talk, because it takes it a fraction of a second, maybe half a second, to really get that connection made and start streaming your voice. And when you key the button and you see it's ready for you, the temptation is just to start talking. I know I do. You've got to pause and give it just a moment before you start talking. And when you get done, you will hit a button, and we'll do some demos here in a few minutes to show you exactly how it works, and hopefully everybody in the room will be able to use it tonight. But we're actually going to conduct a net, because it's quite different how you talk to somebody with EchoLink than you do on a radio, just because of that little delay and latency in the timing. EchoLink, I kind of gave you the bad part about it. The good part is it works really, really well. It's very stable. Brian's got a good setup. The hardest part about getting it set up on your phone or your laptop is really getting that original copy of your license to email off and get permission to connect to the EchoLink system. And that's not that bad. If anybody's having trouble with that, just ask, and there's several of us here that'll be happy to help you. FCC just changed the core system. It's a little bit different interface now, but if you're like me, you don't remember the passwords you use on everything. It was very easy to request a password reset, and it comes in your email, you confirm it, and then it'll let you write in and let you reset that password and download the original copy. They will not accept a reference copy. So net control, hypercritical to have a good network control operator when EchoLink is being used. We're blessed to have a really good one. So we're going to get interactive again. This is where I'm going to quit talking and we're going to start doing. Steve, if you don't mind, give us a quick demo of EchoLink. This is your laptop, so mine didn't work. Mine, you said mine sounded like I was an adult on the Charlie Brown cartoon talking on mine. I believe it's a bad microphone on my laptop. If you'll come up and give us a demo of EchoLink on the laptop, and then Melinda is going to conduct a net. She's our net control operator, and she's going to run a net, and we're all going to check into it either with the radio or with EchoLink. And we'll share. If you don't have either of those with you, we'll share. If you've got a smartphone with you and you want to get EchoLink loaded and started, we'll help you with it tonight. So we're going to be hands-on from this point forward.